Got my ears, got my pillow. All decked out in Disney. Yeah. I'm currently in LAX, and I'm on my way to Orlando. I'm so excited for my trip, my first solo trip ever. And that was the fastest process of getting through TSA pre-check, I have to say. I'm so used to traveling with my kids. It was like 1 second. I haven't done that since I've traveled for business, which has been a while at this point, so it was fun. It was great. And now, on my way to my plane. I will let you guys know when I land. See you guys soon. Okay, I'm on the plane.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to welcome you aboard JetBlue Airways Flight 132.
So I was going to say, other than my hair being frizzy, it's just actually been a very smooth process. The fastest boarding experience I've ever had. Traveling without kids sometimes can be
asking you to place those underneath the seat in front of you.
I'm going to check in back when I get in.
Rose 1011, airline emergency exit rows. We do take a moment to review this.
7:01 a.m. and they're already on backup groups. Not going to get one today, probably. Good morning, guys. So I'm vlogging. It's about 7:06 a.m. and I got in the park at 7 a.m. on the dot, and within 30 seconds it already said they were on boarding groups, backup boarding groups in Hollywood Studios. So I am backup group 116. My chances of riding the ride today aren't looking very good because I was planning on only spending a morning here and then heading out to Epcot. So now at this point I might have to watch the status and see about returning to this park from Epcot, which was not the plan. So I don't even know, and if it breaks down, my chances aren't that great. I'm really not that happy with my boarding group, but it is what it is. I flew in, I got in at 1 o'clock to my room. It was 1:30 before I even had the chance to like get ready for bed to get up for 6 a.m. And truth be told, I'm dealing with an allergy situation, so my eyes were kind of red, and I had to deal with that. And so the whole morning was just like crazy. But I'm here, I'm in Disney, so I can't be sad about that. So I'm gonna start filming for you guys and show you what is going on. Everyone is heading toward this direction. You can see it's like emptied out pretty fast, which means that everyone's probably already in line, which means why am I wasting my time? But I'm still gonna try it out and show you guys the craziness that is Hollywood Studios this morning. Oh my goodness. So my not having been to Hollywood Studios in 2 years, I thought this was going to be the entrance to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Guess not. That's just launch bay. Look at the line for Voyage of the Little Mermaid. But you basically have to get there through the Muppets location. For anyone curious how you get to Galaxy's Edge from Hollywood Studios, because I'm seeing a lot of vlogs, sorry, the camera's moving, I'm seeing a lot of vlogs that say you just go there, but they don't tell you how. The entrance is actually just near the Muppets courtyard, so it's a little bit counterintuitive. If you're thinking that it was near Star Wars Launch Bay, no, it's on the other side of the park, which I discovered by looking at an online map a couple days before I got here. So that wasn't very clear, and it's really hard to find a map on the actual Disney World website these days, so I do suggest that you familiarize yourself with the park layout a little bit before you get there, just so you know where you're going. Since it was a brand new land for me, I wanted to see where it was going, and it seems like you get there through Toy Story Land, so there you go. It is about 7:30 right now. It was 7:15 when I approached the line and for a Slinky Dog ride, and it already was past a 70-minute wait at like well past. So my suggestion to you, that you're trying to go Slinky Dog ride, you need to be further into the park to ensure a not so bad wait. But that's basically what you're dealing with. Lines. It was a 65-minute wait already for Toy Story Mania. So I'm glad I have a fast pass for Aliens, Swirling Saucers. It's not until 8 o'clock, but until then, just hanging out. I'm about to get on Slinky Dog. Yeah. Do you know what time it is? All this technology.
Right now, 9 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
Thank you.
Right now
It is 8 o'clock on the dot, and I just got in line. So it took about 40 minutes-ish, and that's getting in line right at 7:15. So you got to make sure that you don't.
Have a seat. Pull down.
Don't delay. All right, gotta go. Here we go.
Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on.
Bring it on.
Here we go.
Oh my God! That is a slow build. That was so slow.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm in Toy Story Land. I just rode Slinky Dog Ride. It took about an hour from 7 a.m. to 8 o'clock to get in the ride. So it is a very long ride line right at 7 a.m. when the park opens. Truth be told, I was able to skip the one a little bit because I went up a couple of people to this one family and I said, would you like to adopt me for the line by myself, have one day? And they said, sure, no problem. So I don't know if that's a nice thing to do or not, but they were nice and let me join along with them and talk with them in line, which is really nice because I'm by myself. Otherwise, yeah, I'm having fun. I'm waiting in line right now to meet Jessie from Toy Story, and I have a fast pass in about 5 minutes that starts for Star Tours. At 9 a.m. I have a fast pass for the ride behind me for Aliens Swirling Saucers. So I'm generally staying in this area. I would have had an earlier fast pass, except for when it was 30 days out before my trip. The park originally was supposed to be opening at 8 o'clock in the morning, so they didn't have 7 a.m. fast passes. And, 5 days later, they made the announcement that they were going to be extending the 7 a.m. Opening time for this park. At that point, I already had my fast passes. They were already booked up. So that kind of screwed me a little bit. Like, I would have just gotten a fast pass for now to get this area done with and get out of here, but that wasn't a possibility. But anyway, waiting in line for the character and having fun, and I'm gonna keep on vlogging. Talk to you guys later. There's Woody and Bo Peep over by Midway Mania. That's cool. Look, there's even Buzz. You can meet everybody here. Waiting in line to take a picture with Woody. Grauman's Chinese Theater, Hollywood Studios. Looks just like California. Only 10 minutes to meet Olaf. I didn't even know they had an Olaf meet and greet at Hollywood Studios. That's cool. Right through there. Yeah. Gonna go to Star Tours before I go to Galaxy's Edge. Yeah.
Every star speeder is equipped with the most reliable pilots,
Greetings from the flight deck.
advanced astromechs, and the latest IC360 camera droids. With more flights to more
In Star
destinations,
Tours.
why not take your tours with Star Tours?
This is the Fast Pass line. Okay, so it's 8:51 in the morning. So far I've ridden on Slinky Dog. I met Jessie. I waited in line to take a picture in front of the Toy Story Land entrance sign. and I just went on my fast pass for Star Tours. So that's what I did since 7 o'clock in 2 hours, and now I'm going to be heading over to the Hollywood Tower of Terror / Rock and Roller Coaster area. It said 45 minutes wait for Tower of Terror, I think longer for Rock and Roller Coaster. My plan is to go in the Rock and Roller Coaster single rider line, and hopefully that doesn't take that long. And that's basically what I'm doing. I'm killing time. I have about a half an hour until my fast pass for Alien Swirling Saucers kicks in, so I'm just killing some time. I could go to Toy Story Mania and wait in that 45-minute wait, but that's not a priority for me because I have that in the West Coast, whereas Tower of Terror I don't have. So that is my goal in Rock and Roller Coaster. Those are my 2 favorite rides in this park. Hopefully the line is not obnoxious because I hate waiting in long lines, but that is my plan. And I'm just having a ball. I mean, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. I have a little bit of an allergy thing going on, so I'm like sniffling and everything. But other than that, I feel great. So it's funny how like you're in Disney World, it just like makes you like feel alive. I love it here. So, and these are my ears I made for the Festival of the Arts that I'm going to be going to next. So that's basically what's going on. I'm having a great time, and I'll talk to you guys soon in the next, my next stop, my Tower of Terror stop, hopefully. Okay. You guys can see at my face, I'm starting to get tired. It's about 10:12 a.m. I have a fast pass for Alien Swirling Saucers. That's good until 10:20. So I've got about 8 minutes left to use it, so that's what I'm about to go do. So yay! Okay, I am on Alien Swirling Saucers. I really liked this ride the last time I went, so this is my second fast pass of the day. And I'm excited to go on this because I really liked it the first time. So this is probably going to be my last ride in Toy Story Land or in this area in general right now because I'm just going to head over to Epcot and then come back later for my boarding group. But that's basically my plans, and what better way to kick this off and end it on a good note than on this ride. So I'm going to show you guys the footage.
Say, prepare for blast off, toys.
Okay, so Alien Swirling Saucers is just about as fun as I remember. That was actually a lot of fun. And I filmed the majority of the ride and then I just enjoyed it at the end. But oh my goodness, I really like that. So I'm going to walk through Star Wars Land for the first time in here in Hollywood Studios because I actually haven't been here yet. I've only been to one in Disneyland. And then depending on how long the wait is, I might go on Smuggler's Run. But otherwise I'm just going to head out to Epcot and then come back here later on in the afternoon if the time permits for a boarding group. I got a really bad boarding group, 116. So no guarantees. That being said, they are already on 55 and it's 10 a.m. So you never know. They got through it yesterday, they said, so I'm gonna see how things pan out. I have a lot of things in my plan, so fingers crossed, but I'm also not gonna be heartbroken if it doesn't happen because I've been enjoying everything else here that I can't do in California. Okay, I just went through Toy Story Land and all of a sudden I am in Star Wars Land, Galaxy's Edge. So that's awesome to be in Batuu so quickly. And it pretty much looks exactly like the one in California. So that's cool. I know that from the California one, basically at the head this direction to get to Smuggler's Run, So that's where I'm gonna head over to right now. But this is cool. Definitely a fun interactive land. They have a drink filling station, filled water in there. Nice, convenient. There's the exclusive drink, $6. It's not good. Spotted, Kylo Ren. There's Olga's Cantina.
Feeling about this.
Sorry, everyone. You're having a little trouble in the cockpit.
Hi guys! Look where I am! I'm with my friend Jessie and her son Anthony. And we are in Olga's Cantina. This is my first time being in here. It's really loud. And I'm about to try the blue milk. There's my son. So there's the blue milk, and I'm going to try it for the first time to let you know how it goes. If you order in Olga's Cantina, it comes with this cookie. Look at me trying to hit the camera. It's not bad, it's chill. It kind of tastes citrusy. Do you like it? I think he likes it. I don't know what I'm drinking. It's blue milk. It definitely doesn't taste like milk. It tastes like a smoothie, and it tastes kind of citrusy. Like there's something in here that kind of gives off, I don't know, a pomegranate or an orange juice or something. I don't know what it is. I don't hate it though, so I've been nervous to try that since they opened in July last year. But I like it, so yay! And now for the cookie. Thanks for joining. So our first Olga's Cantina experience, very good. And they already interacted with Jessie. The stormtroopers came and talked to her, so she's special.
They said, we're watching you. We're watching you.
For the data pad.
My data.
Let's go. On your way. I'm watching you. See you at a assembly.
That is awesome.
Hope you haven't changed your mind.
Alright guys, I'll talk to you guys later.
Can't walk in.
80 minutes right now for Smuggler's Run. I keep wanting to say Smuggler's Edge. Smuggler's Run. Alright, let's find out how long the single rider is. Okay, so that was a bust. They actually have the single rider line closed for Smuggler's Edge right now. Smuggler's Run. Oh my goodness. So I'm glad I was able to do it in California recently on single rider because I experienced it that way. And again, when I come back here later on today, I'll try again. But for now, they just have it temporarily closed. So onward to Epcot. First look at the new ride. Alrighty. I'm on the Skyliner. There we go. It's really bumpy, by the way. I'm on the Skyliner. It's really bumpy. I said I would not go on this, and here I am. Oh my goodness! Ah! I'm such a wimp. But this is the fastest way to get to Epcot, so they say. So I'm trying it out. Okay. Goodbye, Hollywood Studios. Maybe I'll see you later and go on Tower Terror. Hey guys, I just got into Epcot, so I took the Skyliner and it takes you through the back entrance where I normally come in anyway for staying on property at Epcot. So this is my first time at Festival of the Arts. I'm going to take you guys with me and let's see what we can see and eat all the foods. All right, let's go. Festival of the Arts, and I just got my very first snack of the festival. It is a sushi donut with eel sauce and wasabi aioli, and it has salmon, tuna, shrimp, and rice, and ginger, and sesame seeds, and cucumber. It looks good. Is it worth $8? I don't know, but we're about to find out. Let's do it. All right. I'm gonna take a little small piece of this here salmon and rice. It's good. $8. Ha. But it's interesting and it's pretty. So that's the whole point, is to try something new for the festival. Yeah. I'm gonna try tuna now. Yeah, it's good. Not $8 worth though. Okay, so I just went to the artist table, which is my #1 favorite options at the festival, and look at my beef Wellington. This looks really delicious. I can't wait to dive into that. I also got the milk stout. It was really hard to choose between this and the cream ale beer, but I got this one. This is also a framboise, which my friend Jennifer has next to me off camera. And then I have a drinking flight with milk, dark chocolate, and white chocolate. So I cannot wait to get into the sipping chocolate, and all of this just looks so scrumptious. And bon appetit. Look at the cross section of the beef Wellington. That looks so good. And no offense, Disney, but your beef Wellington that was deconstructed at Disneyland for the last festival was not that good. My puff pastry was dry every time, but look at this. Nice and soft and moist. I cannot wait to eat this. Hi guys! So I have here my sipping chocolates. This is the dark one. I just tried it. It is super thick. Like, I don't know what's in here, but can you guys see the consistency? My friend just said I should probably just pour this into milk. Oh, there it goes, onto my finger. That's hilarious. I'll try to show you guys. That's okay. See, I can do this classily and clean it off my finger. Whoopsie. But anyway, this is super thick, and I'm gonna try it again just to tell you what I'm tasting. It's so thick. It's probably on my lips right now. But this is so thick, and it's just like having a big, you know, you get an ice cream sundae and you have hot fudge at the bottom of it, and just like put a big scoop of hot fudge in your mouth. That's what I just tasted. In semi-liquidy form, but not really. It's just like I just had hot fudge. I'm gonna try the milk chocolate one now too. Okay, so this one is slightly thinner in a consistency, and it tastes like very good bittersweet chocolate. I don't know how best to describe it, but the chocolate they're using to make that dip is really good. All right, and now for the white chocolate. And truth be told, I'm not the biggest white chocolate fan, so this might be a little bit skewed of a review. But let me try it out. Tastes like white chocolate. Okay, so that tastes like, if you ever go to Applebee's and you get the Blondie sundae, that's what that tastes like. It tastes like the Blondie sundae, like the cream they put on top of that, in milk form. So that is my review of all 30 chocolates. If you're interested in trying the sipping chocolates near you. Do I think it's worth it? Just for something different? I actually am a big chocolate fan, and I love dark chocolate, so any excuse for that. But I think the milk chocolate was actually my favorite of the three, which is kind of interesting. But the milk chocolate kind of tastes like their hot cocoa in a not hot form, if that makes sense. I like it.
Lass uns doch einfach frei sein und auch mal heiß sein. Wir beide waren schon mal eingesperrt, hat unser Bild von Liebe verzerrt. Sich zu lösen hat viel Kraft gekostet und für was Neues viel zu eingerostet. Nach langer Zeit gibt man das Warten auf, sortiert wie es ist und wird doch nicht mehr drauf. Gelernt wie schön es ist, bei sich selbst zu sein. Lass es uns langsam abgehen und wir sperren uns nicht ein. Lass uns doch einfach frei sein und auch mal heiß sein. Nicht mehr so allein sein, zu zweit und doch ganz frei sein.
Official Disney ears from Wonderground Gallery. I want all of it. The back of the ears come in. Okay guys, I'm a happy camper. I'm in China, and look what I have! Ah! Because I love boba so much. I literally am dreaming about this for the past year and a half, going, I really miss this drink. I wish I could try it again, and I got it. All right, so fun tip. I just got this from Joy of Tea because it's only $6.50 at Joy of Tea. The festival right now has the exact same drink for $7.25. So if you want a boba tea and you don't want to spend an extra amount of money for the same size drink, just go to Joy of Tea. Joy of Tea is here every single day in Disney World, and it's really good. And they have a curry pocket, and they have egg rolls there as well, but I love this drink, and I'm very excited to have it. And even though I wanted to have something real food and just go on to desserts later, I had to have my boba. All right, so I'm gonna keep on drinking, and it's just so good. It's really smooth, and it's kind of like, it's supposed to have like a mango flavor, but you don't taste that. It tastes like a very light almondy flavor, which I love. So, milk tea for the win. Look, they have Shanghai Disney merchandise here in Disney World. I've never noticed it before, but they have the pins there at the outlet. These are $10.95 here, the grand opening ones. And then you have some more of the lanyards down here, and some of these pins, and a hat, a train, and even a bag. This is cool. Yeah. We are one. This is the chicken sous vide roulade that looks really yummy. It's with apple and sage and warm brie fondue and beets and a beet chip crumble. And this is the almond frangipani cake that looks really good. So I'm excited to try this, and this looks delicious. I don't know if you can see it in my face, but I'm starting to get really tired. That's why I'm sitting here on this bench. Oh look, I have a birthday button with my Home Sweet Home shirt that I talked about in my last vlog, and my homemade Festival of the Arts ears. I still have to go to the front of the park and take a picture of the ball. I haven't done that yet because I came to the back. I have almost done a full circle now of walking around World Showcase, and let me tell you, it is, what time is it, 2 o'clock? 2:41. It's 2:40, and I just about hit my wall. So I'm sitting down, and I'm taking a relaxation break because my back's starting to hurt from the lack of sleep. I got about 3 hours and change. So after a while, it starts to take a toll on you. You just got to take a break and be like, let me just sit. But I do have, let me show you guys.
Thank you, my friend.
I'm being lazy and not using my gimbal at the moment, so I'm using my hands. But I do have this deconstructed BLT, which looks really good. There's pork belly here. It's got a soft boiled egg on top. I'm seeing what looks like maybe, I don't remember what the ingredients were, but it's got like some kind of chutney right there in the front and some sauces. I will try to put on the screen what it is because I forget at this point and I'm tired. But at any rate, it looks delicious. I took a while to get this dish. I think I waited 10 minutes for them to prepare it. They kept on making lots of Reubens, and I was going to get the Reuben, but I decided I just wanted to get the BLT because I'm starting to get a little full as well, so I'm trying to pick and choose what I'm eating. But let me try this out. Let me show you let me tell you what it tastes like. I can't tell. Okay. All right. First up, I have the soft-boiled egg with the runny yolk and arugula. The seasoning on that's really good. There are breadcrumbs and what looks to be like, I can taste the salt, I can taste chives and breadcrumbs. It's really good. All right, now let's try some of the pork belly. I couldn't do that without making a mess. Okay, so that's a very good pork. So I've got the bacon. I guess the lettuce is in the arugula, and then the tomato is a tomato chutney. That's what it was. Okay, so yeah, this is supposed to be like some kind of tomato roulade or something, remoulade. This is different. So they definitely go to lengths to make a lot of this food artistic and artsy and kind of different, but I'm really enjoying these bites. I will say portion-wise, the portions are really small at this festival. So if you're comparing to Food and Wine Festival or even like the Holiday Festival where you get like big portions, they're teeny tiny for the same price, but they're really good. So I like this one. This is actually a win in my book. And the frangipani cake that I just got before is really good. It kind of tastes like a rainbow cake that you get from pastry bakeries and such. So I love that type of pastry. I took mine to go though because I can't eat it. I also got a caramel popcorn from Germany's Caramel Couche kiosk, which I'm going to snack on later because it's like getting in my teeth. But I'm loving all the snacks. I'm definitely having an eating day and drinking day at Epcot, and I'm still working on my boba. So I passed on the last couple drinks I wanted on my list originally because I'm like, I just can't do it. I can't fit it in my one body in one day. But everything I've tried has been pretty much a home run. So definitely enjoying the festival and hoping to see more of the artistic effort soon and the performances. That's, I think a lot of it's happening in Future World toward the front of the park, and I just made my way around the food part, so that's gonna be the next stop. All right, minor edit. I'm talking about this food. I said that this portion is usually small, but this is actually a larger chunk of meat than I was expecting. There are 2 huge chunks of the pork belly, and it's not melt in your mouth pork belly, but it's more like a pernil, if you know what I'm talking about, like in Latin cuisine. So the meat's kind of that consistency. But the fact that they gave you 2 large chunks of it for this dish is actually a significant amount of food, because I think the dish was $8 and a lot of the other $8 dishes are teeny tiny. So this is actually a pretty good portion. And I do like the runny egg, but if you're not a fan of runny egg, you're probably not gonna like this dish. As my friend just mentioned to me that she was not a big fan of that because it is runny all over. I happen to like that, however, so I'm good with that. But just to let you guys know. Okay. I just got in line toward the tail end of my boarding group time, and I'm told it's going to take almost an hour to get in to Rise of the Resistance. We're just going to cut into my fast pass, but we're going to try it anyway. So, yay! So I'll let you guys know what I feel like after the ride, but I'm excited to see what this ride's all about and check it out for myself for the first time. So I'll let you guys know. Bye-bye! And my hair is sticking up because it's been raining, so let's see.